Hi, this is Darlene Dara from Home Sale Divas Century 21 Dreams, and I'm your host. Today is Monday, April 25th. This month has flown by. We don't have a lot of listings today so far. We only have 5 in the Oakville area and 7 in Burlington. Mondays are typically a little bit quieter as a lot of us agents try to code our sales and really get started on the week. So often it's sort of late, really late Monday or Tuesday onward that we start to see typically more listings. But we will go over it today by video. It's been a busy couple of weeks for me. I've been sending a lot of information out, and I have a viewing with a buyer who bought a house not on MLS in Glen Abbey this evening. So having said that, there just is not enough inventory in so many areas. Southwest is very hot. River Oaks is hot. Glen Abbey is hot. West Oak Trails, Joshua Creek, it just goes on and on. In Burlington, there's really almost all of Burlington is very busy right now. And there are a lot of people that are looking at Burlington, even that are living in Oakville, to possibly cash out and relocate. So the two communities are often sort of piggybacking on each other's successes and really often are attracting very similar buyers. So if you have a listing, if you're thinking of selling your house, definitely get in touch with me at darlene@homesaleDivas.com or call or text me at 905-484-4653, and I'd be happy to help either yourself, your family, or your friends. The inventory is just so low, so many of these homes are going into multiples. So having said that, 2016, it's been a great year for me so far. All of my listings have gone over list in multiples, and really first day that offers have been presented. So depending on what's going on, strategically I market in a way that will help my sellers sell at high prices and fast, and buyers have been very successful in multiple bids to actually get the house. So it's actually been a great year for me so far. So take care. I really hope I can help you. Enjoy the weather. It's a little cool and rather rainy out there today, but hopefully it will get better as the week goes on. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Okay, so as I mentioned, we only have 5 listings to go over, and I was actually also going to discuss, I'm finishing off a condo renovation, and I have a lot of people asking about condo renovations and really what's involved, so we'll go over that at the very end. Okay, 2365 Central Park Drive, 1007 is the unit in River Oaks. This is sort of the pocket of condominiums that is the Dundas area. So this is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 268 is the price. So let's take a look. It's a pretty good price, to be honest. Okay, so there you can see that it's sort of a high-rise in that Oak Park area. Not a huge condominium for this size. So this would be good for either somebody starting out, I would think, or possibly a rental. These newer builds often do have very nice amenities. The lower ones sometimes don't have pools. This is a bit higher, so you do see that there is an outdoor pool. It hasn't been opened yet with a patio. So this is really good for, I would think, the young professionals that really want to be close to subways. It's also close to a lot of schools as well, including Sheridan, so that you do have that possibility as well. Okay, so our next one doesn't have any pictures. 2202 Amber Glen Court in West Oak Trails, 539. It's a townhome, but unfortunately no pictures yet. Okay, 2175 Marine Drive, 1101 is the unit. It's listed at 649.9. Okay, so this one's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath. We're seeing a lot in the Marine Drive area. It's Bronte. There's a cluster of buildings down there, and they're really becoming popular. They're well maintained. This one has been renovated, so the price is reflecting that. They've done a nice job of opening everything up, and they've done really pretty typical. This one's a little different. Let's go back here for 1 second. They've actually incorporated what looks like the supporting beam, but they've done it in such a way that it's at the end of the island, which isn't always done. They have left a railing. Many of them take the railing out. They've done what looks like hardwood flooring or laminate flooring. Done some wainscoting on the walls. They've really updated it. They've done actually quite a nice job here. And it's not a bad price for it being so renovated. They've covered the windows up with blinds. You don't typically see this in this complex, so that actually does cover up what really are not the nicest windows, depending on the view. This view looks like it's overlooking another building. It may have lake views as well. So they've done actually a bit different of a renovation on this one in comparison to what we're typically seeing. They've put a self-contained unit in the bathroom to upgrade it, which looks quite nice. All in all, they've done really one of the better renovations that I've seen, like just a little bit different. This is interesting. They've actually put a vanity in the bedroom from the looks of this. Let's see. And then they've got the shower. It probably was a very small, possibly a two-piece. And they've basically put the bathroom sink in the bedroom. So I haven't actually seen that. That's not very typical. So they've done some really different things in this particular renovation that you don't typically see. Did a good job though. 221 Robinson Street, okay, penthouse 16, $699. This is in Old Oakville, so this really is about location. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You're really walking distance to everything. It is a bit older of a building, but it's a great location. So this actually does have more of a feel of a house because of it being a 2-level. Narrow again though, but quite nice. Really, I'd update this a bit. And other than that, it's actually quite an interesting layout with this sort of cathedral. Pretty wild. So I think this price does reflect the fact that you might want to be doing some updating. But there you can see you're right in central Oakville. So very nice. Okay, so again, that really is about location. 189 Chat. I can't even talk today. 839 in Ford Drive. This is a detached side split. Very good price. Unfortunately, we don't have any pictures, but you know, the Ford area is very expensive. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully, I haven't done it yet, I'm hoping to, but depending on the timing today, I'm going to be including video either today or sometime this week about some of the renovations that I've been doing in a condominium. And it's quite interesting. It's an older building. I've taken down a wall between the kitchen and the living room. That alone has opened it up. Today we're laying flooring, which should make quite a difference. We've done some new, lighting. One of the things that I would say is typical, you have to have permission and you have to submit plans. They have to be a lot more detailed because you're going through a condominium corporation. You have to have approval, licensed contractors, but it's well worth it. And depending on the management, mine have been great. It's a Mississauga location and they've been fantastic to work with. You often do have to put a deposit down to use an elevator and book the elevator for trades to come in, and you're restricted to the times that they're allowed to renovate. So it's very different than a typical house renovation when you're dealing with a condominium. When you're doing flooring in particular, they're very strict now about sound barriers, so you do have to have that approved, even more so than the actual material of the floor, whether it be laminate type hardwood look, or if it's carpeting, they really want the sound barrier underneath. So they're really starting to get wise to really not disturbing other neighbors. So my recommendation is make friends, make friends with the condo and the management and anybody else. Oh, I've got an itch in my eye. Just you have to work around the restrictions. It's well worth it, especially if you can get an older unit and update it to your own taste, whether you're living there, you're renting, or you're flipping. It's a good opportunity for rental, especially if you can get a cheaper unit. But there are many people as well, even in today's listing when we're looking at Marine Drive, that people are buying and renting, and they're not necessarily ready yet to go into a condominium themselves, but as a way of getting into the market before some of these prices and some of these locations continue, it seems, to be going up, up, up. So they may be renting it in the interim and having it carry over the next many years until they're ready to sell their home and go into a condominium, which seems to be sort of a lifestyle choice for a lot of people. The one thing about the Marine Drive in Oakville and some pockets similar to that is they're walking to communities that as you get older in Bronte, you'll see along the lake shore, in particular the grocery store. There's a Sobeys there and there's a few other ones. You'll see a lot of seniors in the area. So it's really conducive to that population as well, which is really nice, because as we age, we don't necessarily want to get to a place that we A, have to have a car, and B, that we want a friendly neighborhood as well, and one that you feel safe in. So that really is one of the draws to areas like the Marine Drive area and some other pockets within Oakville as well, and Burlington. So take care. I'll see you tomorrow. I will try to put that video together, but if I don't get a chance, because I am finishing up that renovation over the next few days as well, it will definitely get posted. It's pretty raw footage. It's not professional. And really a lot of it was done while I was extremely busy over the last few weeks with clients buying homes. So it ended up a little more piecemeal than I wanted, but it still will give you an idea of sort of the before and after as well. So take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.